Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Rockets. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place. And, of course, there's the Pelicans, right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, the front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. Hawkins is out there with Herbert Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. And for the Rockets, the guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. We're looking over these teams, Smitty. Very strong play from their front courts. What do you think about this matchup?
It's going to be a great one. Each of these teams are so solid up front. It's strength versus strength.
Here's Ingram. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And it's Ingram missing. And here are the Rockets now, getting their first of the season at this Pelicans team.
A division battle. These two squads play each other 4 times this season.
Greg, remember back when the 22-23 season started, the Rockets were among the youngest teams in the NBA.
And it's hard to win in this league with youth and inexperience. Houston's front office aggressively adding quality vets like Fred VanVleet in hopes of stabilizing that roster.
First one falls for him.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick of the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
And both free throws good for Green. You know, Steve, last season the Pelicans started 23-12. They were second in the Western Conference, but they end up missing the playoffs. Why, in your opinion?
Kevin, injuries. Zion played just 29 games. Brandon Ingram only 47. If they can stay healthy, this is a scary team going forward. Beautiful pass by Jones, keeping his head on a swivel and creating the wide open look.
Smith with a screen on Ingram. Brooks against Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Brooks, the pass to Green. Smith for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Green finds Van Vliet. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And it's off from three-point range. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. Out to the wing. Valanciunas passes to Ingram. Şengün with the rebound.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. On the wing, Green. Here's Van Vliet. Williamson with the block.
Great defense from Zion. I like when he uses his athleticism on this end. Not only is he a deadly shooter from out there, but he is towering over his defender.
Here is Hawkins. Last time out, he had 14 points. Williamson looking it over. And the rejection by Smith.
And staying connected to the shooter, Smith has elite defensive tools.
Brooks up on top. He's covered by Ingram. Ingram against Brooks. From deep, Green. And another 3 for Houston.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Now here's Ingram. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Hawkins against Van Vliet. Hawkins passes to Valanciunas. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Great change of direction. He showed the defense that he was taking the look and instead found his teammate for an even better one.
Van Vliet with a screen on Jones. And here's Green outside. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Pelicans trail by 4. The pass to Williamson. Fades and shoots. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Williamson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Now here's Van Vliet. Nothing on the board. Banked in off the glass.
What agility from Fred Van Vliet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
Ingram against Brooks. Takes the 13-footer at the tip and staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here's Van Vliet. 9 points last game. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And finished off by Williamson.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here is Brooks. This is it to Şengün. Out to Brooks. Three-pointer. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Hawkins passes to Williamson. Here is Hawkins. Here's Valanciunas. 8 points his last outing. Valanciunas sets a screen for Williamson. No good with the layup.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Van Vliet wide open. Misses the three. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They trail by 3.
And something a lot of people notice about Fred Van Vliet are his instincts with the ball.
GA, he's got a sixth sense for how to run the offense, seeing when and where to move the ball in order to create quality looks for his guys.
Nice shot by Brooks. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
The ability to finish with either hand makes Brooks a dangerous scorer around the bucket.
Hawkins passes to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Pass to Şengün. A shot off that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. Williamson up top. Guarded by Green. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. Second, the Pelicans.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Pass to Ingram. Here is Hawkins. Takes the 3.
A great one-on-one and team defender. Fred's constantly calling out plays and directing his teammates to where the action is headed.
Green against Jones. Brooks from outside. Sinks the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Now the pass to Valanciunas. He kicks it to Williamson. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Nancy's checked in for the Pelicans. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Green. Passes it to Eason. On the wing, Green. 6 to shoot. And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Pass to Valanciunas. Now Hawkins still yet to score. Smith with the defensive effort. Rockets leading by 6. Van Vliet outside. That one rolling around and rims out.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Valanciunas with a screen on Brooks. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Ingram. Nance sets a screen for Ingram. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Nance slams it in.
Unselfish, good decision maker. Brandon makes his teammates better.
Van Vliet passes to Smith. Dishes to Green. Eason with it. 9-point game his last outing. Brooks from outside. The rebound by Nance. Pelicans trail by 4. And the pass to Hawkins.
And checking out the stats here for Brooks, how he performed last season. Averaged about 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
Tate, he's checked in for Houston. Aaron Holiday comes in for Fred VanVleet. And then for New Orleans, Zeller, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Mason Daniels comes in for Jones. And Lewis subbed in for Hawkins. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple of weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
Steve, we've talked about this. A great job by the Pelicans front office in surrounding Zion Williamson with talent.
Yes, Kevin. When he's healthy, they're one of the best teams in the league. But to go the distance, he has to be available.
And he knocks down the first one.
Second overall pick in 2022. Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Smith hits them both. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
Ingram. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Holiday looking over the floor. A shot by Tate with no one around. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Lewis a screen on Tate. Here's Ingram. It's good. Ingram's got his third basket of the night right there.
Brandon Ingram possesses grace and power. He mixes them together for a big finish.
Screen by Smith. Here's Green. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
On the wing, Daniels. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Such a wide open look. Smith's got 8 points.
And every team wants long guys who can also make threes. Smith checks both boxes.
Nance outside, kicks to Daniels. Tate against Ingram. Nance sets a screen for Ingram. Shoots over Tate. It's rebounded by Houston. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And it just seemed to me they wanted it more. I mean, you look at the second chance buckets, didn't play a whole lot of up and back. I mean, they stayed with each shot, grabbing the rebound, converting when they could.
Here's Ingram. The baseline J off the mark.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll return shortly. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
And so it's Houston with it. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Nance out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Daniels. Then it's Lewis. And it's Ryan in at the 3, the small forward. Daniels with it. He's guarded by Bullock. And Lewis has it in the corner. Feeds to Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And I like that play. Nance on the roll. Great athleticism. Tough to defend.
Tate with the screen for Holiday. Tate kicks to Holiday. Şengün with the screen on Lewis. Just 5 to shoot. And Şengün throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Lewis against Holiday. Lewis outside. Back to Williamson. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bullock dishes to Holiday. Stolen by Lewis. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Nance against Şengün. Nance sets a screen for Lewis. 6 on the shot clock. Count it from 12.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why, it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Passes to Şengün. Now, here's Tate. He's tightly guarded, and that one drops. Tate's only got the lead up to 9 now for Houston.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Williamson. Nance sets a screen for Williamson. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Liddell's checked in. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Williamson. Clock at 6. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the pass to Easton. Now Green outside Holiday. Right wing. Here's Şengün. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Holiday against Lewis. Inside. Williamson, the pass to Nance. Nance sets a screen for Lewis. Williamson outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Williamson's got 9.
Not Zion's favorite place to shoot from, but when he's focused, he can drain those.
Hey, Smitty, you want to talk about explosiveness? This is your man, Zion Williamson.
Kevin, I mean, when he was in college, he blew through a shoe, making a cut. He's so strong, Kevin, the leather couldn't hold up.
Pass to Daniels. Nance outside. Pass to Liddell. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. Liddell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here is Holiday. Scoreless thus far.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Williamson outside. Lewis against Holiday. To the paint, here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Şengün. Good, with time running down on the shot clock. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The pass to Williamson. Here's Lewis. Over Holiday. Lewis misses.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Now here is Holiday. Houston moving the ball around. Şengün finds Easton. And Tate gets it to go. And it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Passes it to Daniels. And here is Williamson, who is outside. In the corner, Daniels. The feed to Nance. Shoots over Tate. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Şengün. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. Green, he's checked in for Jeff Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Now, here's Green. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Lakers. Back to Smith. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Here's Green. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for Houston. And here's Hawkins. Hasn't made one yet. And it's Ingram missing. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Evan?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. And it's Williamson missing. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Green in the post. Guarded by Valanciunas. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it.
Here's Williamson. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
There is no question, Greg, this Pelicans roster has the talent to at least be a playoff contender every year.
No doubt a contender. Their problem has been staying healthy. They have a big three, but Ingram and Williamson didn't play in half the games during that 22-23 campaign.
Outside, Jones. Fades. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Williamson.
He'd rather bully himself inside, but Zion is able to adjust and sink the mid-range.
Smith outside. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Ingram against Brooks. Looking to get it going. The lead now in single digits. Ingram's got 8 points.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
Brooks the best at Tate. Now here's Van Vliet. Bangs home the trifecta. Van Vliet's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
This is why you spend so much time devising ways to space the floor. If you can't, you don't get very far.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And the Rockets making a change here. Şengün's checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Daniels is checked in for Williamson. Ingram outside. It's stolen by Smith. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. And it's Brooks that time on the assist by Smith. He's got 10.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Smith against Ingram. Six to shoot. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him, and he comes up with the deuce. 6 points for Valanciunas.
Good job from Valanciunas there to shrug off the defender and finish the play.
Green up on top. He's covered by Daniels. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for Jones. Some last season stats for him. Last year, averaged 10 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Yeah, he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
From deep, Green. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. Daniels kicks to Hawkins. It's Ingram on the wing. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
On the wing, Green. He's covered by Daniels. Back to Green. There's the drive. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
With New Orleans, GA, you have to feel like the talent is there.
It is, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They've won 50 games in a season only once in their history. You can't have playoff success until you prove you can survive the rigors of the regular season.
Second free throw, no good.
It's so fun to see Brandon Ingram evolve. He's a true student of the game, and each year he keeps improving. He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. 26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Rockets leading by 10. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 5. And here's Green outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Charity stripe shot. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
That'll do it for the first half. Rockets on top, leading by 8. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Fred, the shots were falling there. What did you do to get into a flow offensively?
Just try to play with some pace. I thought early on we got some stops out there, and then we allowed them to get to the free throw line. So I think our offense is not the problem right now. We got to lock in and get some stops. So we'll try to tighten up at halftime and see if we can get better.
Fred, thanks for your time, man. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
Taking a look here now at New Orleans, they've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early goings. Some people thought they might be an elite team, and we haven't seen that at all. But the good news is there's still plenty of room and time to turn it around.
And now looking at where things stand at the half, there's some work to be done for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Defensively, they haven't guarded the three-point line at all tonight. And you know they don't want to extend out to the point where they're giving up things inside. But you do have to make some kind of adjustment.
Yeah, can't take the same approach and expect a different result. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Have plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. The wings, Green and Brooks. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And here is Williamson. Following Fred VanVleet's three. Valanciunas with a screen on Smith. Here's Williamson. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The drive by Green. You know, Steve, the last couple years, league-wide, scoring is way up for teams, but also for individual players. What's your read on that?
Well, I think from the scoring situation, defense is totally different than when we played. It's more free-flowing. Also, the three-point shot, they're taking way more three-point shots, long rebounds. They have fast break, more fast break and transition points. But it all comes down to shooting a three. More threes mean more points.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. To the middle, and the dunk by Williamson.
This is why Williamson was a former #1 pick, because of how effortlessly he can take over games.
Pass to Green. Şengün against Valanciunas. Şengün kicks to Brooks. Şengün with the screen for Brooks. Off target with his three. Pelicans trail by 10. Here is Hawkins, still without a basket. Ingram passes to Hawkins. Pass to Williamson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, man, I'm happy I didn't have to box out Zion. He's a load.
Now Green, 18 points for him. Smith with a screen on Jones. Five attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid, 79%.
That free throw missing.
And he may not be converting every chance he gets at the line, but at least he's creating those opportunities. Love the aggressiveness.
Good on the second free throw. Pelicans trail by 9. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Williamson outside. Lets the three fly, and it's Jones. That time on the assist by Williamson.
Sometimes you gotta let it go with the defense closing in. Jones did just that.
Hawkins against VanVleet. Smith outside. Brooks, the pass to Green. Şengün with the ball. Guarded by Valanciunas. Here's Ingram, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
A moment to check out the numbers for Fred VanVleet. Coming off a terrific season, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And he sported some of the quickest hands in the league last year, putting him top 3 in steals. He was consistently all over the basketball. Now, here's Şengün. The shot will not fall. Nice feed from Valanciunas. Right there in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
He dishes it to Williamson. Puts the move on. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
This is where you like to see Zion go to work in the lane, where his size is a decided advantage.
The Pelicans have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throw.
The first free throw is good.
A healthy Zion is a force to be reckoned with.
And both free throws good for Williamson. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And there's the pass to Şengün. Five to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. Green, that's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
Hawkins passes to Ingram. Hawkins with it. Over in the corner, Williamson. Outside, Jones. And again, no good by New Orleans. Rockets leading by 4. Green finds Van Vliet. Lets it go with the 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson with it. 19 points in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williamson's got 8 points in the quarter.
That's about as tough as a finish you'll see. But when you're up against someone as strong as Zion, contact doesn't faze him.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 8. Passes it to Green. Şengün with a screen on Jones. Puts it up from 12. Şengün no good. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Williamson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Rockets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Green against Williamson. Pass to Brooks. Back to Green. Brooks outside. That's a 2 from Smith. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Down low. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Oh, 2 loud points from Smith there. Get up, Jamari.
Williamson against Smith. Now here's Ingram. D right on him. Pass to Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 5th assist in this one.
Valanciunas getting rewarded there for putting down a solid screen on the pick and roll.
Timeout called the Rockets. Daniels, he's checked in for New Orleans. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets 4th.
Those are some terrific numbers. You could tell last year that everyone on the team was totally focused on pounding the glass at both ends.
Hawkins against Van Vliet. The pass to Şengün. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Zion Williamson is a force to be reckoned with, but Coach Willie Green said he's just scratching the surface. He's going to continue to get better. Over and over again, he's making the right play. Kevin?
All right, D.A., thanks. Here's Van Vliet. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. And here's Daniels. He's got 5. No good. That would have tied it. Van Vliet looking around. Rocket 5. It's up a 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 17-7 run. Passes to Hawkins. Here's Valanciunas. The dish to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
You know what you're going to get when Zion's at the rim. An aggressive finish.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Houston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Looking at the veteran Jonas Valanciunas, Steve, he remains a nightly double-double threat.
He's someone that likes to flex his muscle on both ends, Kevin. A big man who uses his size to his advantage and is reliable at cashing in from inside.
Here is Hawkins, following the basket by Jalen Green. Here's Ingram. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brooks setting a pick for Van Vliet. Şengün gets to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Şengün with a screen on Ingram. And it's Green missing. The Pelicans trail. Hawkins passes to Williamson. It's Ingram on the wing. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Ingram against Green. Poked away. Stolen by Van Vliet. Outside Green. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. And it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
As a distributor, Fred Van Vliet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Brooks against Ingram. Out to the right wing. Shoots from the baseline. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And Smith with the stuff.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Pelicans trail by 6. Pass to Valanciunas. Ingram outside. Williamson outside. Back to Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Brooks. And it's Ingram missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Smith sets the pick for Brooks. Back to Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Jeff Green is checked in for Jabari Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Brooks. Tate, he's checked in for Jalen Green. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. New Orleans also making some changes. Cody Zeller's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Nance comes in for Williamson. And Lewis subbed in for Hawkins. Here's Holiday. The Pelicans make their last shot. Eason, screen on Lewis. Outside, Green to the left wing. Here's Eason. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Eason's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Pelicans trail by 9. Pass to Daniels. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Lewis sets the pick for Zeller. Ingram outside. A 3-ball. Drops in the tray. Ingram's got 20 points.
Big moments. Brandon Ingram with a chance to make a splash, and does.
Tate a screen on Lewis. And the pass to Tate. over Daniels. Tate, no good.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Here's Zeller. Out to Nance. Launches a three. He can't get that one. And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Nance. Daniels out there with Lewis. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Sebron in at the 3 spot. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Lewis. Lewis against Holiday. Now, here's Şengün. He's guarded closely. Over Nance. Şengün, no good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Lewis against Holiday. And that one is good.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Now here is Holiday. Passes it to Tate. Green inside. Working on Williamson. Tate. No good off the back of the rim.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
New Orleans making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. And he sinks the second.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
Holiday, the pass to Eason. Holiday with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Şengün. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got assist number 5 here tonight. Lewis against Holiday. Picked by Zeller. Here's Lewis. He feeds it to Zeller. Williamson in the post. He's covered by Eason.
Oh, just incredible, that spin. Shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
Pelicans trail by 5. Lewis outside. High post Zeller. To the wing right side. Williamson from long range. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Lewis kicks to Williamson. There's a screen. Eason grabs the board. Rockets leading by 7. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Rockets.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
That free throw good from Eason. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Hawkins checked in for New Orleans. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 9-point game. And Williamson throws it down.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
Holiday, the pass to Şengün. Smith surveying the D. Pass to Şengün. Tate with the ball. Off target from outside. Hawkins against Tate. Pass to Lewis. To the inside. And the jam by Larry Nance.
A lost art in this game. Terrific bounce pass.
Houston leading by 5. Now a timeout called by Houston. For the Rockets, Dylan Brooks. He's checked in for Tari Eason. Jalen Green comes in for Tate. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Watch how Fred commands the floor, moving the defense around and finding a shot.
Who is outside? Nance a screen on VanVleet. Here's Lewis, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for the Pelicans, Lewis Jr., 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Lewis.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now here's VanVleet. He kicks it to Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. Over Nance, and it's Houston with another.
And scoring the ball has always seemed easy for Green. It's starting to show here in this game.
Williamson outside. Lewis sets the pick for Williamson. There's the pass to Hawkins. Nance a screen on Green. Green against Hawkins. Drills the elbow jumper.
rising to the occasion. He found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Working the mid-range, but you would think the defense would be keying on him.
Now here's Van Vliet. Lewis grabs the board. Williamson outside. Finished off the break. Now just a 3-point Houston lead.
This is where Zion's most dangerous. Out in the open floor, getting set up for the finish.
Brooks setting the pick for Van Vliet. No good on the three. New Orleans gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Pass to Nance. Dishes it to Daniels. Back to Nance. And Nance serves it in.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
And so here is Houston. The Pelicans make their lunch. Williamson, the pass to Lewis. Back to Daniels. To the middle. To take the lead. Sinks the triple. Daniels has got the lead up to 2 now for the Pelicans.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
From deep, Green connects from 3-point range. Green's got 13 points in the second half.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. So for the Pelicans, Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nance. Brandon Ingram comes in for Daniel. And Jones subbed in for Lewis. To the right side. Şengün against Valanciunas. Hawkins kicks to Jones. Off target from 3-point range. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Now here's Green. Back to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Van Vliet against Hawkins. Count that one from Van Vliet.
Total focus by Fred Van Vliet. Impressive bucket.
Pelicans trail by 3. Here is Hawkins. Outside, Jones. Williamson against Smith. And there's Williamson on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 4 assists now tonight.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, New Orleans. They trail by 1, and he makes that one.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Houston. Now Green. Brooks outside. Houston moving it around. They kick it out to Green. 3-pointer. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas is stolen by Van Vliet. Over Hawkins. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
No moment too big for Fred. Wow.
Pass to Valanciunas. He dishes it to Ingram. Outside, Jones. 5 on the clock. Valanciunas with a screen on Green. Here's Jones. Nice D from Brooks. Rockets leading by 5. Kicks it to Green. In the corner, Smith with it. A three-pointer, no good. New Orleans has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well. Screened by Valanciunas. Here's Ingram. Bullseye. Ingram's got 9 points here in the second half.
Hey, this is what you want out of your max guys. Ingram stepping up in the moment.
Stolen. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Valanciunas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here.
Valanciunas hits a healthy amount of his freebies. Needs to knock him down here.
Valanciunas hits them both.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Van Vliet with it. It's stolen by Valanciunas. It's Hawkins on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one.
What a pass from Williamson. I like seeing him involve his teammates like this.
Oh, here's Van Vliet. Pass to Smith. It's Brooks on the wing. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Rockets lead by 1.
A big shot maker in college, Brooks has proven his value in the biggest moment.
Brooks against Ingram. It falls!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 1. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Against Hawkins. Oh, here's Van Vliet. Guarded close. Şengün, no good. And here are the Pelicans. They lead by 1. Ingram against Brooks. Kicks it out to Williamson. Here's Ingram. Brooks grabs the board. Timeout called the Rockets. They're behind by 1. There's 18 seconds left in the game. And so Brooks will bring it up for Houston. And here is Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on Hawkins. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. There is a better game, there is a worse game, but, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Zion Williamson.